So here we have the penguin exhibit filled with penguins, emperor penguins, and so many more penguin kinds found in Gold Coast, Australia, SeaWorld. As you can see, all the penguins are different. Some long, tall, and yellow spots on their heads. Some small, white, with smaller spots on their head. Anyways, as you can see, this is an indoor exhibit, but you can't really tell, except for the lights that gives it away. But right now, it's their feeding time, and they're gobbling on some fish. As you can see, the caretaker over there has the fish behind his back, and the penguins are smart enough to tell, "Oh, look, yummy food. I'm going to eat it. Nom, nom, nom." So he locks himself inside a gate, feeds the small baby penguins first, then starts to feed the big ones. And there's a mirror there, so the penguins can see themselves eating in the reflection of light. And then there's that underwater lake. It's not really underwater, but there's a top with some ice on it. Real IRL ice, by the way. And then there's water just on top, which may look like a lake. But if you watch till the end of the video, you'll know what to find. So stick with me for the end of the video. And there's amazing rocks that look like rocks, which the penguins just run around, playing games around all the rocks. There's even some small pebbles. And some just chill on the edge getting ready to dive, while some swim. And some stand under a rock playing a game. And if you're wondering where this is, which I probably mentioned at the beginning of the video, but we'll talk about that. It's in the very back of SeaWorld, Gold Coast, Australia. As you can see, the mirror, there's two staff members. One in the cage that feeds the smaller ones, and one outside the cage that feeds the bigger ones. And one takes note. The ones that are feeding the bigger one takes notes. They have these little, colored wristbands, which then they know down to take their health and stuff like that. They can tell how much they're eating, how much they're growing. And each penguin has a name. One is called Gilbert the Second. Let's not talk about what happened to Gilbert the First. Anyways, back to the exhibit. And they squawk like crazy loud, like squawk! Something like that. They were really loud when we went there. And upcoming after this video is jellyfishes near the penguin exhibit. And there was also a penguin doctor, medic, somewhere like that. The lady that's opening that little badge-like thing. It has fish and medicine. And if you're wondering, yes, that's real snow. Imagine what it would be like to be a penguin. Just get fed, and sleep. Doesn't it look like the Arctic? Write down in the comments from 1 to 10 how comfy it must be for the penguins to think that they're actually in the Arctic with fake snow and everything. 10 being they will guaranteed think that it's the Arctic, and 1 being they don't think it's the Arctic at all and they know that they're being trolled. And yeah, this is the underwater part of it, where they all swim. Not really much now, but there's only 1 or 2 that have been fed. Just happily swimming, riding about, talking, dancing, swimming. Penguins can hold their breath underwater for 20 whole minutes. Longer than me, by the way, if you didn't know. As you can see, it's a pretty cold water. Well, you can't see that, but it's cold water right there anyways. And yeah, this is the underwater part of it, where they all swim. Not really much now, but there's only 1 or 2 that have been fed. Just happily swimming, riding about, talking, dancing, swimming. Penguins can hold their breath underwater for 20 whole minutes. Longer than me, by the way, if you didn't know. As you can see, it's a pretty cold water. Well, you can't see that, but it's cold water right there anyways. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. I repeat, don't forget to like and subscribe.